Joining me to discuss the future of Brexit is Paolo Von Schirach, president of the Global Policy Institute. Welcome to our program.
Nice to be here.
Explain to us what exactly is going on. For those of us who are not Brexit experts,
Yes.
It's a little confusing. What is happening with this first session in the Parliament?
It's really complicated. And I without being humorous here, I don't know that the Prime Minister of the UK knows exactly what she's doing, because they embarked in this process without really understanding the full implications. As your correspondent indicated, there are thousands, literally thousands of pieces of legislation that the UK has adopted over the many years of membership in the EU. And the question is, what do you do with all that stuff? I mean, repealing the law that basically signaled the UK accession to the EU doesn't mean that everything, what do? You wipe everything off? There are, as I said, thousands of pieces of legislation.
Are the legislations you're talking about the same as amendments?
No, not at all. No, this is legislation that the UK had to approve as a good member of the EU. Now that they get out, do these laws still apply? Yes or no? Are they null and void all of a sudden? Clearly, that will be chaos. So what the procedure, which seems like that the government is trying to introduce, is to say, no, we make them into UK laws now, and then one by one, this is thousands of items.
How long is that going to take?
Oh my God, I don't think that they have any idea. Clearly, they have a deadline to, as your correspondent indicated, for the final conclusion of the process of exit. But that doesn't mean it's all done, because there will be all these transitional elements, how to amend all these laws, how to amend all customs procedures, because of course the UK now is a member of the customs, basically of the European Free Trade Area. Once that ceases to be, what does it mean for importers and exporters? What does it mean for people who are in the business of buying and selling?
So, Paolo, what will you be looking for? Is there a big headline you expect to come out of these sessions?
I'm afraid not. I mean, the big deadline is that it will be the exit. It will be finalized. It will be March.
Is there a chance that may not happen?
I tend to think not. However, will this be a neat, clear process whereby once the Parliament in the UK is done with this, with the debate of this law, everything is clear and everybody knows what's ahead? I doubt it, because there are literally thousands of moving parts that will be the responsibility of the government to address, and by the way, create the necessary bureaucracy and pay for all the extra costs that will be necessary to implement all these transitions. And as I said, there are literally thousands of them, from financial regulations, environmental regulations, health regulations, agricultural regulations, veterinary regulations, all kinds of things that the UK has adopted over so many years of being a member.
Let me switch gears. Well, maybe it is switching gears. Maybe it's all connected. All this defections and resignation in Theresa May's cabinet, what does it mean for her? Clearly, there are deep divisions there.
Absolutely. Let's say this. She tried, as we know, by calling an early election, that she thought this would be a smart move in order to consolidate, because the opinion polls indicated as much, her majority in the House of Commons. It turned out to be a disaster. Not only she did not consolidate her majority, but she lost seats, and other parties won more seats. So basically, her bargaining position vis-à-vis the oppositions in Parliament has weakened significantly. She herself was not an ardent proponent of Brexit. She accepted it, said, well, this is the will of the British people, and we will follow through with whatever is necessary. But there are those who want soft Brexit, those who want hard Brexit. People are making all sorts of claims in terms of costs and benefits and what will this result. So this is really complicated.
It is complicated indeed. And thank you for trying explaining this whole thing for us. Thank you very much, Paolo Von Schirach.